Well, now for the best kind of pup date we can provide. A little over 3 weeks ago, we got to see the incredible journey of Trooper, a miracle puppy that overcame extreme starvation, mange, and more than 200 ticks. Haley Burchett introduces us to Trooper's new family and tells us how he got there.
He's over here waiting patiently.
After recovering from abscesses, starvation, and hundreds of tick bites, Trooper is finally living his best puppy life, healthier than ever.
For Trooper, he was a survivor, and he didn't just survive. Now he's going to thrive in a home that just loves him, and he's just, I think, a heartwarming story because of that.
I'm glad to see him get a puppy again.
Trooper was adopted by Frances McCrandle in Marietta, Georgia. She said she follows the Turtle Mountain Animal Rescue on Facebook and is amazed at what its founder, Keith Benning, has done.
Thanks to everybody for being a part of his journey.
She said she tells her friends that they should do out-of-state adoption too.
North Dakota, how many people can really be there to adopt all these animals? Like, people from outside the state really have to, I think, look at places like that are rural.
You look so good. Miss you too.
Proving that the road to our hearts in this case has been paved with paw prints. In Minot, I'm Haley Burchett reporting for your news leader.
Frances said she is beyond thrilled that she found Trooper, and after following his journey, she could not be more proud to provide his forever home. Congratulations to them.